So how do we know if the person is right for us? Well, being a spiritual person, I will always pray, and I will make time to talk to them a lot. I will make time to understand them, and I'll try to perceive in my spirit the kind of person they are. That's the first thing. And then I'll um, just more or less try to ask so much questions so that you get an answer. And sometimes the answers you get will help you to evaluate situations, and it will also help you analyze where the person is coming from. And if you're able to do that, then you're like, okay, I can try this and see. Now, don't forget that you might end up going into one relationship, it won't work, come out, go into another one, you might not find what you're looking for if you didn't go through counseling or help. You might find yourself going through one or two relationships and it doesn't work. That doesn't mean you should stop. It means continue, because you will eventually find that person that your heart desires, that soulmate. You find that soulmate that you've been longing for. Now, this is a dicey one. How long should you be in a relationship before you have sex? Okay, so I'm just gonna answer some of these questions. Because well, I think it's important that you know the person very well first. As to put time to it, I don't think I can put time to it, but I think you should know the person very well. And also, when times where things are happening, and I think I'll say that you should know that person. But for me, well, I would rather know the person very well, have a good relationship with them, have an understanding with them, so that your relationship is not based on sex. It's based on building up something that will lead somewhere. If you get what I mean, it's better to refrain from that part of a relationship first. Dig into understanding one another. Dig into understanding if this relationship is right for you, because you don't want to be having sex your first day or second day. Yes, okay, so question asks, what should a woman be looking for in a man, and what should a man be looking for in a woman? I think it's preference, really. I think a man should have an idea the kind of woman he wants. Some men want slim women, some men want short women, tall women, average, beautiful women. Everybody has their own criteria, all the characteristics to look for in a woman. But in my years of counseling, I've seen men that don't want women taller than them. I've seen men that don't want women who wears more than size 12. I've seen some that want size 16, some 20, some 8, some figure 8, and then some just all right, and some men just want the heart, which I think is the best place to start. So if you want the heart of the woman, I think you can make anything out of a woman who you are loving with your heart, because they will listen to you. Once a woman knows you're loving them, they'll listen to you. Now, on the woman's side, what the woman wants, a lot of women will say they want security in terms of a man that is buoyant enough to take care of a family, and an handsome guy, tall guy, beautiful guy, a guy that you can present to your friends, a guy that you can step out with and you say, yes, that's my guy, that's my husband, but for me, I look into the heart first. I look into that, and I believe that every other thing will be added according to what the scripture says. Okay, so I look into the heart first, and if the person has a good heart, guess what? They're going to take care of you regardless. They're going to take care of you. They're going to love you, and if they're not happy with you, they'll tell you as well. Yeah, they'll tell you as well. If you look for the right person that your heart desires, and you get that person, the person is going to love your faults, you're going to love your disadvantages, and it will help you turn them to advantage. And I think that's what women should be looking for as well, looking for men that they can help turn their disadvantage to advantages. And also, you as a woman, what are you bringing to the plate? What are you bringing to that relationship? Apart from, yes, the head is the head, the man is the head, is the security in the house, and that you are a member in that security firm. Okay, you're a member in that security firm. So what's your duty? Is your duty to encourage him, to empower him, to pray for him, and to assist him as well. And I think that's every woman's duty, to assist. Don't go into a relationship where you can just get. It's an error. So go into a relationship with what you can give. It might not be that much, but it might be something. It might be something that the man will be encouraged to do more. So I encourage every woman listening, go into a relationship with something to give. Don't go in with everything to get. And because you get to a place where the man will get tired. And when he gets tired, and that's it. Okay. Okay, matters of how long should you court a man before marriage? Well, I I won't put a time to it because marriage can take place anytime. It can take place within the year, after the year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. It depends on the couple, and depends on their financial situation, and it also depends on surety. If a couple is sure about where they're going, then it shouldn't take long. Now, there's some things I can't put time to because it depends on the individuals to work on it and see what both of them will want to get. Yeah. Okay, children. Okay, well, the assumption in every typical African home is when you get married, you have children. But there are different reasons why people don't have children when they get married. Some people, I will encourage that if you are going out with someone for about a year or two and you're still under the age of 30 or thereabout, you don't necessarily need to run into making a family if you don't want to. And you don't need to be pressurized into doing that either. So I would say if you get married and you want to get time to enjoy yourself, know yourselves more, children will come, but all in the process of time. So I would encourage as a counselor to take time to know yourself, because when you start having children, there's this space that you would have really want to have before the children start coming in. So I would say take time and then have children. It's a good thing to have children. I cannot give you the space or the duration to wait for before you should have children, but I can encourage you, I can counsel you, I can tell you with my experience, this is what I think. When you get married at the age of 25, I think it's good that you take a year away to just study yourself even more in marriage, because don't forget, you're coming from dating to marriage. So when you're not in marriage, it's totally different. So I want you to understand that marriage is a union, and when you're in that union, it's a union of agreement. So if you take time to study yourself, why you're not married is important. So when children come in, you've just spoken about everything that can happen when you have children and how to manage it. That's that 1 year gap that you have to do all that. So I think you should give yourself a 1 year gap, definitely, before you have children. Now, for those who already have children who are getting into a new relationship, again, if you do decide you want to have children, talk to the person you're with, have an agreement with them, and then see where you get from your discussion. It all depends on the individual and the agreement you come to after marriage. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's all the questions in my book. So I hope that this will address a lot of your questions. This will be shared on our TRC blog on Facebook, because a lot of questions come out from there. And yeah, on YouTube, it's on our TV, TRC TV. Thank you so much for taking time for watching our video today. Please don't forget, subscribe. We're rebranding. This is a new channel. We want you to help us grow it. Please just subscribe and share the video, because you might have one or two people who want counseling from us. Now, if you need counseling, just go to our website, www.trcblog.net, trcblog.net, and we will give you all the counseling you need. We'll just make an appointment with you and see what we can do. So thank you so much. This is Juliet, Iyeyemi, your relationship counselor.